ik ben Evie en ik wil graag paars in mijn haar.
Evie, will you turn around so you can see how your hair is? Evie wants to have a purple color to violet and a big part of her hair off. So I start with roughly taking it a part off and then color it in, and then you see what happens. Hello friends, Evie is modeling again. Now I start with putting on the protection for coloring because I know which length she wants, so I take that roughly off. It makes coloring a lot easier. But first, of course, I have to put on some protection, so I put protection on coloring. So I can do this as first thing. Now I know she wants the hair on shoulder length. You can see this, the front is already on shoulder length. So I take both sides at the front to the back to see where the line is. And then with a normal scissor I take a part of her hair. So turn her. And you see how nice the color grows out. And the last time she had it. You can find her on her name, of course, on my YouTube channel. Start by roughly taking the hair off. No, she wants shoulder length, have to have a little bit more length. You can hear the hair is in a good condition. This makes coloring a lot easier to do. That was the first thing to do. Now I'm gonna wet the hair a little bit, not too much. And then creating the colors.
Ja, doe een ding onder.
Ja, dat is het flinkste hoor. Zo'n centimeter of 12, 13.
Ja, geeft niks. Even lekker fris.
Het wordt ook lente.
Ja, precies.
Pin the hairs up till I get on the neckline about a centimeter higher than that. So watch where the line is. Gonna use foils to do this. Two coloring in one part and then a toner over the total hair. Creating the color. Okay, made the colors. I made 522 plus for the undercolor and the first base of the coloring of her hair. This is 3% as 10 volume. Gonna work what I told you with foils. Show you how I do this by turning her on the foil. Take first my purple color, apply it on the first part. I made it also with a blue, so it's bluish purple color. Set it in the neckline, make sure in the underlines there's also some coloring. Because only by the first part you have to be aware of that. Make a soft overflow. And then I come in with my bleach. It's blue bleach of Glint. And I take it also on the color purple that lays on top. So get already a purple underline and make sure there's enough bleach in the underlines to make a strong effect. Show you that in a second. Turn a bit so you can see what's happening. You see where the overflow of the colors is to the underlines. You see the purple already developing. Take a new foil, lay it on the hairs, take away the plank. And that's how I do all the hair. Every time watching to the other side to connect. Start applying the bleach. Then every time foil over foil. Make a soft connection to the lines. You see the color she had is a little bit ashy, because you see also the green tones coming up. And I use the 3% because this I fill in with a toner. So when she wants a new color, maybe in spring or summertime, we can easily get this color out of her hair. Show you this, every time I have 2 parts. So then I take some new foils, lay them, especially on the purple color of course, so I don't influence the line. So I'll work the hair on this line. Now I have the last foil on her hair. This I cover up only on the bleach. Then I'm gonna wait for 20 minutes because the hair is already light. So you just have to lighten up a bit. And 20 minutes I need to develop the color on top. And I ask her to turn so you can see how this looks now, because it's foil over foil. And this way we leave her. I'm going for tea or coffee and then back for the end result of course. But also putting on the toner. Hello, back from coloring. Now I washed the shampoo with color all in her hair. So now I'm going to apply a toner on her hair. By using the rest over of the color to wash it into the blonde colors, you get this result. But I made a 822 toner, that's of gloss, it's from Lakme. And I put in a little bit blue and a little bit 022 to get that purple effect again. This I apply with a bottle. You mix first the peroxide, that's 2%, that's 6 volume or something like that. Put your thumb on it, shake it well, and then you can use it. This apply on the hairs and massage it in. Then wait for 15 minutes, rinse it out. Product gently through the hairs. Make sure I spread all the coloring. This has to stay on for 15 minutes, then we rinse it out. And then we're going to start on the cut. And what I already told you, this is also nursing the hairs. It gives diversity in purple colors. Violet till purple. But don't go away. I'll be back in a second. Let's see. Maar goed dat ik hier een zwarte vloer heb.
Nou, dat is wel beter.
Ja. In het begin was hij wit, maar dan zag je de reflectie van het licht in de film iedere keer terug. Dus de camera wordt er bedonderd. Dat je niet zulke mooie opnames. Hello, back from toner coloring. Now we rinse it out after 15 minutes. Get the hair stop, starting on the cut, getting the protection for cutting, give her a cape in line. Now, before I start cutting, I'm going to explain why I use the length that I use on her, because she is a very tall Dutch woman. I set the camera a bit different, that you can see how long she is. So you see the difference in Dutch girls, how long she is, and when I would make her a short hairstyle, I cannot hardly see the hair anymore. So that's why we go on shoulder length bob. Thanks. Brush the hairs with a brush that doesn't pull. Gonna do the cut with the T.K.S cat cut of Jaguar. This I put on 140 degrees Celsius. Seals the hairs, and she don't have split ends for more than 4 months. Hairs over the center line. Watch at the skull bone. The skull bone is the same line as the chin line. You never forget that. Pin the hairs up. And the hairs are in a real good condition. First, I put her head to the front, so I get a straight line down. But I already told you, this scissor is 140 degrees Celsius. I parted hair in front of the video, so you saw that. My guidelines were the first short lines at the front. Take the fine part of my comb. My neighbor's getting into the mood. They're singing. It's the best way to have life, when you can whistle or sing. Always joy. Part every time about a centimeter of hair on it. The first line I created is about a centimeter shorter than the next line. Take the hair straight down. So take them up. Take them straight down, don't force anything, and go about a half centimeter over this line. I made it in the underlines, just show you that. So here's the first line, and there's the second line. This way I'm certain that there are no ends flipping out when it's dry. Go back over the same line. I really love the color. It's very nice on there. Connect to the line I just cut. Watching from the start to the end. If you hold the line straight. Take the left and the right to the center. Control them in the center. Now I have to get about 3 millimeters higher up. Only have to do this on the end, of course. Work from the center to behind the ears. Show you that also on this side. So from the ear to the center. So create a more straight line. Pin the hairs away. And watch how beautiful the skull is he has. Oh, nice round. You have to find the things you like about a person, because that gives you inspiration for working. And every person is unique. So find that unique lines of a person. It makes you also more connected to the person you do the hair of. Wow, wat is het leuk. Hij is zo mooi. Wow, dat droog is. Now I have, from the center I have all the hair, so now let it bend to the front. Lay it again on the shoulders and correct ultra fine parts of the line. So I'm certain when she bends over, there's still a straight line. Put her at back. From the top of the ears to the top of the skull. Take this to the back. Lay the hairs nicely over the roundings, leaving the ears and the pins in it. All the earrings. My earrings from I was 15 when I would do this. And I never did anything more than that, just this one. But I still like it. Do the same, of course, on the other side. Again, watch over the total length, make sure the hairs lay all in the same line. And I come to the front. From the half of the head, so I take a line on the center line and about half centimeter more. So I'm certain that I have all the hairs on the same length. Even I have a guideline on the other side. Lay the hairs over the natural roundings again. First, part the line away, so I take only the part that's working from the fall of the skull. Set the upper hair aside. Take my fine part of the comb again. Make sure I have all the hairs that also laying behind the ears. And there you have the earrings again. Take the hair down. Connect them to the line of cutting. And there's a small part of layering only at the front, so a little bit of the fringe. You see this because it's hanging down. So that I'll only take off the ends. Go behind the ear, connect the line, and work gently to the front. Take the leg apart, take it in a natural line, put in my scissor, don't do anything, just let it glide through the hairs. Take off only these small parts. Come to the other side. Take the same thing I did when I made the cut on the right side. Take part over to the other side. This will be my guideline. Go on the fall of the skull. Be aware of the earrings. Take the hairs nice straight down. Take a part from behind the ear. Go down and connect the lines. Take the upper hair with it. Knowing that my guide is laying in this line. So I'm going to find it. You can see it laying here. Still, watch very secure about the length and the straightness of the hairs. So I take every natural rounding of a skull into my hair shape. Go to the front again. Take the hairs over to the left side. Knowing there's also some layering in this side. Go in, don't do anything, just let my sister do the work. This way I'm certain that I've cut all the hairs. Control the line a bit. Lekker, knipt hoor.
Ja.
Ja, een mooi kindje. Go to the other side. Take the hair straight to the center line. And gently correct the line. Don't take off much, only the small parts that are left behind. Lay all the hairs on the back. Watch at the roundings, show you that what I want to say about that. So lay all the hairs nicely to the back. And then I only watch at the line on the sides, so only get this minor correction. So get a little bit bending into the natural lines. Same will do on this side. Only give it that natural rounding that it needs. So now I can dry the hair. Okay, what I use now is a Revital product. It's a male product. It nurses the hair really wonderful, and it protects it from the blow dryer. Part hairs over the center line. First I'm gonna work it out straight, and then I'm gonna make some shapy effect in it. But first I'll try it with the new blow dryers of T.K.S and a medium large brush of Ergo. Lekker zacht die punten weer, hè?
Ja.
So far blow drying. I want a little gloss on her hair, so find myself the gloss. The nice thing of a product like this is from Lakme, the same line as the coloring, protects the hair really nice, gives it a real nice shine, and it nurses the hair really nice. Brings out all the colors. Now I ask her to turn around for you with this style, and then I'm gonna give it some roundings. Yeah, really feels nice. This stuff off. So she turns around with this style, then I'm gonna bend it a bit. Dankjewel. Even zien. Zo leuk, hè?
Het voelt echt zo zacht en
Oh.
zo licht.
Ja.
Echt heerlijk.
Laat ik weer eens zien. En die? Oh, wat.
Oh, echt heel mooi. Ja, echt
En die kant kun je de daklek weer zien. Even kijken, waar zit je?
Oh ja.
Zie je? Dan zie je het daglicht erbij.
Oh wauw, echt super gaaf.
Mooi, hè?
Ja, het is echt heel mooi.
The soft hairspray of Glint, just to protect the hairs from the heat of the iron. You have a time about 1.5 centimeter hair. Take it over, turn it in. Must be aware because I don't have gloves, so that they don't burn my fingers. just let the hair slip between my fingers. I want a stiff curly bob, I want a playful, jolly young bob. I went around, so I have this curly effect. Now I need a soft hairspray again. I use this for protection, but also for just shaping it out. Gives a nice bouncy effect. Bosselen.
Ik vind het ook wel leuker als het iets korter is, dan kun je er veel meer.
Okay, this is her curly version of her hair. I thank Evie for being my model. Thank you for watching. We see each other next video. Bye bye. She will turn around. Ja, dit staat je wel mooi. Dit.
Ja, het is echt gaaf. Ik ben Evie en ik wil graag paars in mijn haar.
Evie, will you turn around so you can see how your hair is? Evie wants to have a purple color to violet. And a big part of her hair off. So I start with roughly taking it part off and then color it in. And then you see what happens.